think the main concerns that people have are that the person who comes to do the job is going to be qualified and, more importantly, competent enough to carry the work out. I think the other thing that people worry about is that the person who comes is actually going to do what they say they're going to do. For most people, you can't see your roof, you can't see what the problem is. You know there's something there because there's water getting in or whatever it is, but you really don't know what the problem is, and you're going to have to trust someone to go up there, tell you the truth about what needs to be done, and then you're going to have to pay someone for what you believe is the job completed. We spend a bit of time actually investigating what the problem is in the first place. That's of course free of charge. We give quotations free of charge, but we take the time to make sure that the person who goes to investigate the problem, one, is experienced and qualified and understands roofs completely. We'll do a thorough investigation, we find out what the problem is with the roof. That means that we can give a firm quotation because we understand exactly how long it's going to take us to do it and exactly what materials are going to be involved. And then finally, once we've done the work, because of our qualifications and because we're registered and been vetted by HomePro, we give a guarantee, and that guarantee is insurance backed by HomePro, which gives the customer a lot of confidence that the work that's been done has been done properly and by someone who has been independently vetted. We make sure that we protect everything around the customer's property, and not only the customer's property but their neighbour's property. When you're working on a roof, although we're extremely careful and very, very diligent about what we're doing, there's always a possibility that something's going to come off the roof, either debris, dirt, etc, etc. So we make sure that people's property around about is really thoroughly protected. So we'll put dust sheets and tarpaulins around about the property, which means at the end of the night we can just pick those up and take them away. You're not left with nails in your grass or anything like that. And if we can't get a customer's car or a neighbour's car moved, then again we make sure that that is really, really well protected. We always photograph the roof before and after, and we email that to the customer so that they have a visual record of what's actually been done. So we are still very competitive. We do a good job, we do the job properly, but we're still very competitive. The investment in tools and equipment that we have means that not only can we work safely and we can do a better quality of job, but it also means in many instances that we can do it quicker than other people could. I think it's much better to charge a fair price for the work that you're doing, knowing that you're going to build a long-term relationship with that customer and they're going to want to use you for years to come. As an extra reassurance, anybody who gets anything done by Roofing Scotland knows that before we look for the bill to be paid, I will personally have inspected the work and made sure it's been done to the standard that we expect. If we say we're going to be somewhere at a certain time, then we are absolutely definitely there at that time. If for any reason we couldn't be there, unforeseen circumstances, then we would always communicate with the customer and let them know. But I think it's again a basic common courtesy. If we say that we're going to be somewhere at a time, then we're there and we do the job on time. The other thing that we'll always do is offer to give any customer testimonials, phone numbers of previous customers that they can phone, they can speak to, and they can go and see the work if they want to.